you ever wondered what it would be like if every NFL team had their greatest quarterback in their history on their team? Well, in today's video, we're going to find that out. From Steve McNair doing his thing down in Tennessee, all the way to Cleveland to Otto Graham. Yes, Otto Graham. Of course, you got the GOAT in action. And then you go all the way to Atlanta, you got the baby GOAT in action, you know what I'm saying? Or Matt Ryan. Yes, I am a Falcons fan. Or Gunslinger Dan down to Miami. From Peyton to Eli Manning to Joe Montana to Drew Brees. In this video, we will be seeing which of the great quarterbacks stack up against all the other great quarterbacks and see who comes out on top. Alright, welcome back to the channel. As you can see right here, we got some of the teams. I'm gonna show y'all. Some of the teams got Hall of Famers, as you've seen. So I'm just gonna scroll through and show y'all. Yeah, so a lot of the teams have like some of their best, like top 3, top 4, 5 legends all the time. But the best players in the league are the quarterbacks. I'm telling you, every quarterback got an X factor. Most of the quarterbacks have Hall of Fame quarterback, other than as you've seen the Commanders, and I think it's like a few other teams like the Cardinals. I think the Buccaneers, yeah. Them teams don't got legends, but they all got superstar X factor abilities. Every legend on this has superstar X factor abilities, from Otto Porter to Phillip Rivers to, like, I'm gonna show you everybody right here. So if you see your favorite quarterback or your favorite team, you can just look, view it. How I'm gonna have this video set up is gonna be a sim every week, and then we're gonna check and see who's the best. We're gonna be looking who the best team in the league is, who winning the player of the week. We're mainly focusing on quarterback, so we're mainly focusing on offensive player of the weeks for both conferences. See which quarterback wins the rookie of the year, because a lot of these legends are rookies, and see who wins the MVP. And then probably the most awards. So is your quarterback gonna be the one that wins the MVP, the best out of all the other best quarterbacks? Right here, obviously I'm a Falcons fan, so I'm over here looking. I don't know if I should start Mike Vick or Matt Ryan, but we'll deal with that down the line. If Mike Vick start the season off a little slow, we'll just have to see. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead sim week 1. All right, so after week 1, the players of the week for NFC side is Drew Brees, and for the AFC side is Joe Burrow. Okay, a legend already popping off week 1. I'm surprised Joe Burrow. I'm kind of surprised the current player actually won it. All right. After week 2, I'm about to show y'all the here go the records of everybody real quick. You can quick look at that real quick before we go to the awards of the week. In season awards, okay, we got another legend on the NFC side, Kurt Warner, and Joe Burrow back to back. Hey, Joe Shiesty, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he do what he do. I ain't gonna lie, but okay. I ain't too surprised. NFC, like, it's like a few legends that's just OP over there. So yeah, that ain't too surprising. This is the standings after week 3. Real quick, and then we can go to the look at that real quick. See the standings. We're, in my personal opinion, the Falcons, we're terrible. So my boy Mike Vick them finally cracked the player of the week. It only took him 3 weeks. Okay, I'm proud. And on the AFC side, finally somebody other than Joe Burrow made it. And Peyton Manning. Okay, that's solid. Okay, Mike. Okay. We about to send week 4. I'll catch y'all back week 5. Here are the players of the week. Oh, we got back-to-back players of the week. Bijan. Chill out, Bijan. This is about the quarterbacks. Hey, this dude Joe Burrow, bro. Again, bro, you are ODing, bro. Like, what's up with all the quarterbacks in the AFC? Y'all just letting Joe Burrow win player of the week every week? This is the standings after week 4, just in case if you care. This is the standings after week 5. Players of the week this week is Russ. Okay, Russ finally cracked it. This is prime Russ, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got John Elway on the AFC side. Okay. And as I said earlier, yeah, some of the teams do have like their best like top players. It's not all time teams though. It's like only like 2 or 3 of them on each roster. But yeah, as we simulate in week 6, here go the standings real quick if you want to see that. Oh, this is the standings after week 6, I'm pretty sure. Here are the players of the week. Hey, here are the player of the weeks. That boy Joe Burrow done did it again. It's like his 3rd time. It's only week 6. And Aaron Rodgers, of course. Okay, I mean, I should have known Aaron Rodgers was eventually gonna crack this list. But yeah, Joe Burrow, you're tripping. Like, I had to check real quick. Like, you're tripping. He's an early MVP candidate. I see. Okay, we simmed week 7. This is the standings after week 7. As you can see, the Patriots, they're 6-1. The Cleveland Browns are terrible with Otto Graham. And everybody else is kind of like, the teams that don't have a quarterback is just bad. Like the Bears, like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, nothing really surprised me in the standings. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot to show y'all the players of the week real quick. Let me go back to week 7 real quick. Players of the week for week 7 was A-Rod and Chad Ochocinco, a non-quarterback, cracked the list, which is insane. And then for this current week that we're on right now, Drew Brees and Lamar for top players. So yeah, it's a good variety other than like Joe Burrow, like OD, and he won like 3. But yeah, it's a good variety so far. Here are the standings after week 7, as you can see. But yeah, let's get back. I'll sim this week. Just real quick, I know it's not about the Falcons, but we about to play the Patriots. I gotta put Matty Ice in here, bro. Like Patriots, they like 7-1, like they OD. Yeah, we 4-3. I gotta make some shit. All right, I'm about to sim next week. Here are the standings after week 9. We lost, but yeah, if you care about all that, we about to go to the players of the week and see. What can I tell you? I'm not surprised no more. Like Joe Burrow, there's no way he don't win the MVP, bro. Matter of fact, cue his music, bro. He's Joe Shiesty for the rest of his video every time he show back up. Then you got Matt Stafford. He won it over there in the NFC side. We done lost 2 games since Matt Ryan has been our starter, but besides that, that's a quick little look at everybody's record or whatever. Okay, Joe Montana finally cracked the list. Like finally, I was waiting on Joe Montana to pop up, and then Lamar. I was low key waiting on Lamar to pop up too. So, okay, this is what it's looking like after week 11. And if y'all look closely, look at the right side. Look at Joe Burrow, bro. But matter of fact, I forgot Joe Shiesty, Joe Burr. He's so ahead of everybody on stats. And then if you look at how good the Raiders are, they have Bo Jackson, bro. Like they got Bo Jackson running crazy. So yeah, we about to get into players of the week for this week. Kurt Warner, respectfully, and Phillip Rivers. Okay, Kurt Warner low key done been up here a few times too, but okay, Phillip Rivers, he finally made the list after week 12. Look, this is how the standings are looking. Everybody is like balanced. I don't think we're personally gonna make the playoffs because Cam Newton. We got Cam Newton and like he's just wilding in our division. But like that's besides the point. It's not about us. We about to go to see who won player of the week this week. We got Matt Stafford again. Okay, Matt Stafford low key been up here a few times too. And we got Ken Stabler, however you say his name. He played in the 70s for the Raiders, like won MVP or something. That's why he's their quarterback. But he's like a left-handed. He don't really even throw the ball like that. Like they got Bo Jackson, but like he finally made the list. I give it to him. You might gotta pause to keep up with all these teams that's like the records and stuff. But hey, Matt Ryan done won us like 2 games in a row since he done lost us 2 or 3 in a row. But yeah, that's besides the point. If you can quick pause, look at your teams and see who's like the Bears. They really never had a 4,000 yard passer in a history franchise, and they're 0-12. Like it's stuff like that. Like it's just say goodbye. But we about to just see the players of the week for this week. Okay, bet Matty Ice. My boy Matty Ice cracked the list. Okay, I got Mike Vick made it like week 3 or week 2 or whatever, and Matt Ryan made it. Okay, and you got Josh Allen and my boy Deion Sanders made it. Like I don't get how we not a playoff team. Like it's literally the video is your Hall of Fame quarterback or your best quarterback in your league, your team history on the current team. So like I was thinking like the Falcons ain't too far behind. Like the competition just too stiff for us or something, bro. We about to sim. We got the Seahawks, Legion of Boom, most likely. But yeah, we'll see how this go. But yeah, I was talking about the playoff picture, and this is just a quick look at it. We're not in it, but yeah, I can just quick scan through that, see who in it. Y'all can just, you could tell who on what team. Like, just think of the best players on them teams historically. This is the standings after week 14. The Bears and the Browns, one of them gonna win this week. They're horrible, but yeah, everybody else is like, it's cool, balanced. Dan Marino and the Dolphins are like underachieving. I ain't gonna lie, and Dante Culpepper. But yeah, other than that, everybody else like mid-average, Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna put Mike Vick back as a starter too, by the way. Put Mike back as a starter, we lost still. So like it's just we was doomed either way. So it's not about us anyway. So we about to just go to the players of the week. Just peep them stats on the right side. Like Joe Burrow is winning the MVP, bro. Like he got Ocho Cinco. He probably still got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like I don't know, the Bengals might be a problem. Some disappointers. Like I'm surprised that the Dolphins are not that good. But that's probably it. Like everybody else that's trash, I could see it. Like they got this video is not for them type shit, For some reason, I feel like I didn't show week 14 players a week, so it's A-Rod and Josh Allen, just by the way. And then For this week, it was Cooper Kupp and Joe Shiesty again, bro. Like, bro, he's tripping. But Cooper Kupp, another non-quarterback, made it, which is crazy because like the quarterbacks are literally OP on this. We're a terrible 6-9 with like with crazy players on our team, but this is the rest of the league record. The Raiders are OD. Like Bo Jackson is crazy, bro. Okay, we got 2 new players cracking the list for the players of the week for the week 16. Jaden Daniels and Steve McNair. Like you probably wouldn't have known Steve McNair was in the video because they ain't made no noise. And the Titans, they're low key trash. I ain't gonna lie. We've been looking at the record. So yeah, but yeah, we got 2 new players. Week 17 in the book. Before we sim this last week, we got to look at the team records for one last time. We about to look who won the last, well, not the last, but week 17 Player of the Week awards. We'll look at it. Ain't this a legendary moment? You got Mike Vick and Lamar Jackson both make Player of the Weeks, and neither one of them rushed for over 40 yards, which is insane. But yeah, okay, I'll take that. And I done had both my quarterbacks haven't been playing trash. It's just like it's not about us. I'm tripping. It's not about the Falcons, bro. We about to look at this playoff picture. On the AFC side, you got the Jets with Joe Namath and taking on Steve McNair as of right now. And then you have Joe Burrow versus Tom Brady as of right now. CJ Stroud versus John Elway. And then you got Ken Stabler and Bo Jackson getting the bye week, which is insane. And then on the NFC side, you got the Rams, Kurt Warner 1 seed, with A-Rod going against Joe Montana, Troy Aikman going against Prime Russell Wilson, Legion of Boom, pretty much. And then Prime Cam and Matt Stafford, they snuck in the playoffs. Like, I ain't even think they was going. So, yeah, it's going to be a crazy playoff. I ain't going to lie. I don't think it's going to change too much from this. But, yeah, we'll see. So, you know, obviously, we ain't made the playoffs. So, you know, we about to go check the last 2 Player of the Weeks. And then we about to see what the playoffs talking about. Yo, explain to me how Stetson Bennett. Okay, forget. Josh Allen and Stetson Bennett. Out of all the quarterbacks that's in this league, bro, it's no way Stetson. Bro, let me catch my breath. There's no way Stetson Bennett should have won this over anybody that's playing like on this. Like, I can't even. I wasn't paying attention to the defensive player of the week, but I feel like it wasn't enough Hall of Famers that was in this league that won the defensive player. I'm trying to look down. It wasn't that many, bro. Which is insane, bro, to think of it, because it's hella Hall of Fame defensive players in this sim. This the final playoff picture. You got Joe Burrow versus John Elway, CJ Stroud versus Steve McNair, and Joe Namath and Tom Brady with the Raiders and Ken Stabler and Bo Jackson getting the bye. And then you got the Rams getting the bye with A-Rod going against Jalen Hurts. I thought it was Randall Cunningham. I don't know why it wasn't, but it's Jalen Hurts. Then you got Troy Aikman versus Prime Russ and Cam and Matt Stafford, which is you know, the NFC feel like we done seen this before other than like the Cowboys. But yeah, other than that, yeah, we about to just look at these stats. So before they even do the awards and stuff, these are the passing yard stats. I'm just do the QB stats. You know, this is what this is about. Joe Burrow, you got Joe Burrow leading the league, bro, by 600 yards, bro, which is insane. He only threw 4 picks. Like, he got 5,000 yards, 43. Let's say 43 and 4. Like, that's crazy. But then you got Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, and Pat. I wasn't talking about Pat this whole video. I was thinking, like, where is Pat? But he was up there. His team just probably wasn't that good. He went 44 and 3, which is OD. I ain't gonna lie. The top 4. No. Pat went 37 to 10. The top 4 though is what you would think the top 4 would be like in 2025. Like, not Aaron Rodgers, maybe like 2-3 years ago, A-Rod, but like it's crazy how them 4 is like the 4 with all these other quarterbacks on here. But yeah, under them you got John Elway, Tom Brady, Joe Montana. You know, the old heads that was up. Tom Brady probably. I don't know if Pat better than Tom, but Pat, like, physically gifted, he probably is. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't did as much as Tom though. Then you got Baker Mayfield just out like a sore thumb in the middle of all them, like, which is insane. I'm not gonna lie, Baker Mayfield being right there is insane. He's above Peyton Manning, Joe Namath. Like it's tough. But you gotta look at these touchdown interception ratios. I'm not gonna go through every single quarterback because like it's literally 30, 31, 32 maybe. Like, so if you see your quarterback or whatever, just pause, or your favorite quarterback or your team's best quarterback or whatever, just pause and look at it. You got some people down here like Dante Culpepper. He was like a 99. I expected him to go off. He didn't play bad, but like, you know what I'm saying? You see the stats. Steve McNair, he wasn't as high overall as Dante Culpepper. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was gonna be way apart. Dante Culpepper was 6'5", 250. Feel what I'm saying? So my quarterbacks obviously at the bottom because we ain't I played dual quarterbacks. Matter of fact, we about to just go to them real quick and then I'm off this. Like I'm off this screen. Wait, before I even get to the Falcons and stuff, as I'm going down, like Dan Marino, like he went 23-3. Like his team probably was trash, bro, but he didn't even play that bad. He didn't throw as many yards. And Kurt Warner, he's on the number one team in the NFC. He had 36 touchdowns, but he wasn't throwing no yards for real. Like, it's like he ain't really have to do nothing to get down there. And then you got Caleb Williams under Cam Newton, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers. You see, then you got Mike Vick under all them, and he didn't even play the whole year, but he had 24-5, which is decent. You know what I'm saying? And then like as I'm going down, I see Matt Ryan 1,500. He only had 3 interceptions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like Stetson Bennett trash stuff was like right there. So yeah. 15-3, I'll take it from Matty Ice. But yeah, if you see your quarterback, if I skip too far past your team, you ain't even see your team stat, just let me know. I'll do better next time I make videos like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that. Just sim the wild card round. Boom, as you see, the Bengals took on John Elway in the wait, Bo Nix? Bo Nix played, bro? Hold on. Hold on. Y'all let Bo Nix play against Joe Burr with the season on the line, bro. Y'all tripping. Joe Burr about to win the MVP. You got John Elway on the bench, bro. You can't make this up. What? All right. CJ Stroud versus Steve McNair. And CJ Stroud obviously took that. You know what I'm saying? We about to see. Hopefully Steve McNair played. Like, okay, McNair played. The Titans ain't gonna play around, but CJ Stroud got the better of him. 284 touchdowns, which is crazy. Steve McNair didn't have a bad game. He just didn't throw no touchdowns or nothing. But yes, so damn. Is that a bad game? All right. Then you got Joe Namath versus Tom Brady. You know, everybody knew, and like, come on, bro. Like Joe Namath, shout out. Like, you probably the only person that don't won a Super Bowl with the Jets. 2 picks, 69 rating, QB rating. That's not gonna cut it. Tom Brady, look at him, 144 rating, 227, 3 touchdowns, like no picks. Tom Brady's gonna win that every time. On the NFC side, Aaron Rodgers took on Jalen Hurts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't Randall Cunningham not the quarterback, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Jalen Hurts, you're not beating prime A-Rise on wax you every time. So like, yeah, 284 touchdowns, yeah. Troy Aikman and the Cowboys taking on prime Russ. Troy Aikman threw 300, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Crazy game. I ain't gonna lie. Who's like, yeah, they ain't even got Emmitt Smith. Like this the current Cowboys. They ain't got nobody. I was thinking they had, okay. Russell Wilson had a 65 rating as a Q. That's a terrible rating. Okay. And then, damn, Cam Newton couldn't even beat Matt Stafford, bro. Oh, let's say Bryce Young. Okay, wait, hold on. Matt Stafford had 240, bro, 253 times. Bryce Young started over Cam. What are they doing? Teams are selling their season. You let Bryce Young play over Cam Newton, my nigga? Hold up. We got to get to the bottom of. All right, so that was the wild card round. So the next round, you got the Raiders, Patriots, Bengals, Texans, Rams, Lions, and Cowboys, and Green Bay, which is always happens. It feels like Aaron Rodgers versus Troy Aikman, Kurt Warner versus Matt Stafford. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta see something real quick. I gotta see if these players are actually starters. No way, like it's no way. Look, that was Bryce Young's first game of the season. They threw him out there, bro. This is his first time playing all year, probably, bro. Hold on, let me check the Broncos. That was Bo Nix's first game. Yo, nah, bro, nah, that's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's OD. We about to sim the division around, man. Let's go. That's crazy though, Madden. Like after the division around, damn, the Patriots got handed it to him by the Raiders. We about to see, what did Tom Brady not do? Oh, Tom Brady had a 66.8% QB rating, 91 yards, no touchdowns. Like, I don't know what happened in that game. Can't stay. He didn't even have a good game either. He threw 2 picks. 55 rating. Your rating was worse than Tom Brady's. But you got Bo Jackson, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Tom Brady got no Bo Jackson. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's kind of OD. He got no receivers. He literally just got Bo Jackson, bro. Like, what? And he got Ashton Jincy just not even playing. Like, okay. Oh, my boy Joe Burr. Joe Burr got took down. What? CJ Stroud really took my boy down. Hold on. Joe Burrow had 427. Hey, CJ Stroud had 217, 4 touchdowns, no picks. I respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie, respect. Joe Burrow had set 427. Them 2 picks slayed you though, bro. Okay, CJ. Bet. Okay, CJ Stroud came. He came to play. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't playing no games. Okay. NFC side, Kurt Warner and them beat the Matt Stafford led Lions, of course, though. Like when was Matt Stafford and the Lions ever like doing anything in the playoffs? He could get on there for sure. Some years, not even every year. Like Kurt Warner just went through him, threw a pick and all, still just, you feel me? Okay, that was a like decent little matchup. And then at the bottom, the Cowboys beat prime Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, as the underdogs, probably that was a 3rd seed. When do you see the Cowboys doing something like that? What the? It's Pro Bowl week, so we about to check the Pro Bowl roster real quick. See if see who your favorite quarterbacks. We're not checking the whole roster, just quarterbacks. So you got Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, of course, Troy Aikman, Josh Allen, okay, and Joe Montana and Tom Brady. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think Troy Aikman, he probably the only one on here that didn't win the Player of the Week. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, so them the best 6 quarterbacks of this year. Like not the best 6 because this is not an All Pro. This is just Pro Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, they don't even do All Pros on Madden for some reason. Y'all need to fix that, Madden. Bring All Pros and stuff like that. The Madden, like yeah. Let's see who made it to the Super Bowl. Okay, boom, you see it. So look, let's look at this Raiders game first. I don't know. The Raiders is ODs. Like Ken Stabler is that good. Like bro, he don't even be having good games, bro. If you look at his rating and every box score I done checked, it's been like 50s or 60s. That's not a good rating. But he just has Bo Jackson 122 touchdowns, bro. CJ Stroud almost threw for 200 and he had 1 touchdown. Like, but it's like, what can you do? You got Bo Jackson on the other side, and then you got Kurt Warner. They beat the Cowboys. Cowboys almost made it, man. And this, dang, I thought it could have been one of y'all videos. Cowboys fans, Kurt Warner tripped out. Troy Aikman didn't even have a bad game. Maybe that pick slayed him, but like 245, a touchdown and a pick, not that bad. But like, if you got Kurt Warner throwing 272, 2 touchdowns in the pick, like yeah, that's just GG's, bro. So the Super Bowl is the Rams versus the Raiders. I'm about to say my money is on whoever can stop Bo Jackson. They got Aaron Donald, bro. I had to just check see if they. I had to check see if they had Aaron Donald. They got Aaron Donald, so the Raiders versus Rams. My money on the Rams. I don't know. They got Aaron Donald. Somebody gonna have to stop Bo Jackson. Like he didn't want to do it. The winner, as y'all can see from the Super Bowl, was the Rams. They beat them by a lot too. Like I'm kind of surprised. Why is Stetson Bennett up here, bro? Like why? No, he ain't do nothing. Okay, Stabler had his best game though in the Super Bowl. Okay, he ain't never played like that. 250 a touchdown. Bo Jackson got stopped though, 65 yards. He still had them 2 touchdowns, but bro only had 65 yards. That's clutch. Stetson Bennett for whatever reason had 250, 2 touchdowns, and Kurt Warner had 161 touchdown. I don't know who he got hurt or something. They still pulled it through. I guess the Rams just wasn't messing with him, like Aaron Donald or something. Like some must have went. I don't know how the Rams just beat them for real, honestly. Like was Aaron Donald was he really the factor like that? But yeah. So next we about to go see these awards, see what they talking about. Okay, this is the whole season recap. The obviously y'all just seen Super Bowl champions the Rams. Super Bowl MVP Marshall Faulk. All right, boom. NFL MVP, as we all knew, was Joe Burrow. Cue his music, you know what I mean? Coach of the year was the Raiders. You know, they obviously was OD. They was tripping with Bo Jackson. Offensive player of the year, Derrick Henry on the Titans. I ain't even peep. He won offensive player of the year or whatever. Defensive player of the year, Khalil Mack. I'm surprised it wasn't no legends winning them awards. Like real spill, my fault. Bo Jackson won rookie of the year. Obviously, he was tripping in Ted Henry. So the Raiders had a whole bunch of just good things going for them in this video, except for the Super Bowl. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all the biggest surprise of this video for y'all. Was it Dan Marino being like non-existent, or was it like what Hall of Fame quarterback did you think was gonna really pop off that really didn't do what he was supposed to do? Why was it so many current QBs like still showing out? Like are them dudes like the GOATs low key? Like is Joe Burrow like one of the best QBs all time? Like I know you can't really like replicate it like as you can probably do in 2K. Like you can really bring DNA like tendencies and all that within like older draft classes and all that in 2K. You really can't do that on Madden. You kind of like gotta create them like off you know, you got to create them and do stats like off like, tape and all that if you really want to do it like that. But it's not like tendencies like, so you really can't like replicate all the Hall of Fame quarterbacks because like Dan Marino is damn sure probably wasn't throwing 3,000 yards. Like he damn sure with a good team like during this day and age, he's probably throwing close to 5,000. Like I ain't trying to talk y'all head off too much at the end of this video. If y'all like this type video or these type of videos, y'all can just leave a like and just show me that you like, you like it. But you ain't even got to comment. You don't got to subscribe. If you do, I would appreciate it. If you got to this point in the video, I honestly do appreciate you for like just, taking a little time out your day to just, show a little love. I'm gonna be live on Twitch starting probably next week. I'm waiting on 2K to come out, but like I'm gonna just start streaming Madden, college football. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff, just to hold me off until NBA season, or not NBA, but just really NBA 2K season just start and pop off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, without further ado, I ain't gonna just keep y'all hold y'all up too many times. Y'all follow my Twitch down below, Twitter, TikTok, all that. Y'all have a blessed one. It's your boy HD Bucks. This been HD TV. I'm out.